Hey all, welcome to episode 7. Last time we were sort of minding our own business, colonizing the rest of these solar systems that have yet to be colonized. We have a bit of an approval problem, but for the most part I've knocked down my tax rate to 10%. And we're basically in the throes of researching a couple things. I'm taking up this luxury resource up here, which will help a little bit with one of them. One of these resources I think gives you benefits to approval. Down here, we've also going to eventually get the 30% on star system improvement, the unlimited information highways, which is really nice for improving approval. And then after that, I probably will go down here somewhat to get the expansionist approval, which will help a lot as well. Basically, a whole lot to research. What the main goal of this episode will be is basically to continue what I was doing last time. Last time I sort of like, just mind my business, setting myself up for the end game. Getting my defenses for my ships ready, and basically finishing off the pilgrims and colonize, exploring the rest of this galaxy. So this is a brief review of all things. The Horatio see me kicking the Sophons here ass down here, so the Horatio are overtaking the pink Sophons to be the leader. The United Empire, they're sort of mind their own business. They may become a threat to me or the pink Sophons in the future, depending on what happens. The Hishio down here, they look to be engaged in battle with the blue or teal or whatever color Sophons those guys are. If I go in here, we can just briefly look at them all. War. Not war with anyone, but they're ceasefire at the moment. These guys are at war, the United Empire and the Hishio. And for the most part, all these guys are kind of happy with me, too. So, if I just leave them alone, they should be happy and not bother me too much. Anyhow, I got all my sectors to be research heavy to try and get my stuff out of the way. And this is something I like to do myself. I just like to basically hold off building or doing anything. I just want to get my research out of the way, and then I'll start building up some basic stuff after I have all my basic research done. Like, I still have some ships that I want to develop. And I want to get the space ready and out of the way so I don't have to deal with that problem of any more with space. Because right now, there's one of the luxuries I don't yet have. Space for my ships is, preventing me from making ideally how I want. What I mean by ideally is they don't have enough space to put on all the necessary stuff I want. And a quick way of just getting through that is just to grab this right here for the extra ship space. There's a couple other things down here, like this one that gives me more space, and this one gives me more space. Hopefully this will be enough, we'll see. I've also rethought a couple of things about my ship design, and this is another thing as well. Like, I'm sort of rethinking how I want my ships to interact with the enemy. Last time I had the Defender being like, he'll be like this guy who shoots down fighters and stuff like that. I may just avoid that. I'll keep him just straight up repair. That's what job will be, just to repair, and he's just going to survive to repair people. Or we'll maybe change him around again to something else. Alright, here's Lynx. It's slowly colonizing this large Terran for me. Let's get it to do a large Tundra maybe next, or no, we'll get this out of the way perhaps first. Then we'll do this. Someone's requesting something. So this is also something that'll happen with these guys. Sometimes they'll just outright ask for something. We'll accept that, we'll give it to them. I don't mind giving it to the blue Sophons because they might be in trouble. If I keep these guys more or less all even, they should not bother with me because they do busy themselves. That's generally how it happens in this game. If they can't defeat each other, then they just leave you alone because they're too busy trying to beat each other up. We'll get this here. I'm almost done fully populating this system, which is really nice. Then you can go like that. And it looks like they managed to beat out the Horatio in their home system here and there. Or maybe the Horatio retreated because they are no longer at war with them. Nope, they pieced each other. So the Horatio pieced them and ran away. Something to note is that I have available two of only 3 heroes. It might be a good time to start thinking about buying another hero. It's going to be a long time before I get another, so we'll just look at all these guys. This guy is a commander pilot. He's an okay guy to possibly pick up as a next pilot for, you know, my ships. She is more corporate oriented, but I don't really care about her. Corporate commander. This is another sector. I keep getting these guys with high wit for whatever reason. We'll actually going to go here. I'm going to hire this guy. The reason I'm hiring this guy is I want to basically get these fleets. Like this guy's in the fleet. He's getting experience in this fleet. I'll actually go back here actually, or maybe over here. And we'll change it so this guy's here. And it's going to dump him in his fleet, so for a simple reason that he will benefit from being in his fleet by getting experience. And he'll slowly get experience this way. And yeah, this guy's still, you know, the Sophons are out here messing around with this Hishio's systems. Since these guys aren't at war with each other or anyone else, I'm going to leave one at their home system, one at their home system, and I'm going to send you down to Sapphiros. Just because, you know, eventually, I assume the blue Sophons are going to come or attacked by someone. I'm going to slowly burn through the turns while I try and get my stuff researched and out of the way, as I have stated before. Galtour is doing science for me, very nice. And it looks like the United Empire has decided to declare war on me, so as I said, he might decide to turn on me, and he just did. Dismiss that. So, I gotta worry about the United Empire. They are at war with me. He's actually declaring a blockade over here, so you're gonna get some nice experience, and it's just a scout. Okay, just auto him. I'm not even going to bother selecting a ticket. He's dead. Alright, so I have to start rethinking my ships now if I want to do that at all. He leveled up a little bit, which is good. He's got piloting. And one of the things about piloting is that he gets technician, which is okay. Also got dust barrier. Let's get defender 2 on this guy. Piloting what requires what? I want to get Team Spirit on him. Okay, I guess I need all 3. But there's Team Spirit, I'll get that sooner or later. So I gotta worry about the United Empire. You need to move over here. Now, since he's declared war on me, I'm actually tempted to go after this system right here. Because that's got the Transvine in it, and both these things got Wonder in it, and it's just going to cut him off in two directions at me, basically. I'm not so worried about these guys over here. I should be, but they don't seem to be going to war with me. I wasn't here, you know, messing around with this stuff, but we're going to mess around just one more time, make sure everything's just right. This guy's going to be set up so that he's anti-fighter type of guy by having fighters himself. He'll go after bombers and stuff like that. We're not going to bother with him. The defender, I'm actually thinking about replacing. Basically, he's not really got a whole lot of defense that will make this ideal. What this does is you get 3 shots per round, the damage depending on ship's defense. So you actually get defense based on your ship's defenses. We won't actually hold this, I guess, on here. And I'll keep all this stuff here. But we're going here. I'll make sure. Well, I suppose he could have that in there. This guy's kind of set up enough that I don't mind leaving him like that. You know what? We'll leave him be. The weapon boat, though. Okay, who was it that I changed the rockets on? I guess that's what I'm looking for at this point. Leave this guy as is. Was it the gunboat? Okay, this has changed to Muli, so that's something I want extra space for. I'm actually tempted to take this off, change it to long range. We're just going to put in an extra beam for now. eventually I'll come back to like make these guys whatever. But for now, what I want to do right now is upgrade all my fleets. So I'm going to upgrade his fleet. I'm going to upgrade his fleet. I'm going to upgrade his fleet. Get these ships upgraded and retrofitted. Scouts, don't care about them. You guys need to be retrofit. So expensive. It's expensive to retrofit, but this will greatly increase their offensive power, I guess, or other abilities. So retrofit. It's actually decreasing their offensive ability a little bit, but that's just the type of ships they are. What I want to do right now is build a whole bunch of cruisers, to be honest. So we'll go in here. And something to note, I actually want to build this. That will actually increase my experience, which will increase the amount of defense and offense my ships have when they start off with. I'll build a weapon boat here. I actually want to go into this right now and find out where my producing sectors are. I know Banny's right there on top, so that's why I'm, making him have it. Cal, my homeworld, I guess, is a good choice to go in here and build this. We'll build the weapon boat. I'm more or less not going to be worried about attacking the United Empire as much as I am just to defend against them. Because I'm not really set up right now to attack anyone. I'm just focusing on more or less buying my time and getting my research out of the way is what I'm constantly going to be doing now. Get this stuff. Perfect. This thing is really close to my front lines. And you notice I'm just packing away these weapon boats. Banny, you're actually going to build 2 weapon boats, I think. And a lot of these sixers actually aren't producing a whole ton, but we'll go in here and I'll build from a yard as well 1 weapon boat. That's another thing, all my sectors aren't necessarily developed. I'm still getting 1,000 research per turn, which is okay. Hiddle won't be a producing planet. This thing is the home of the pilgrims, so that's why it's producing. Got turrets right there. These guys are all still developing. Genemos is no. It's kind of funny. I guess I've got all my stuff already developing. So, we'll leave it alone. I'll end my turn. I'll move my guys up. I'll arrange my fleets because I'm gonna have to rearrange how the ships are laid out. Some will have like too many defenders in them, so they'll need upgrades for that. Okay, I got this, which is good. Hopefully it'll increase my approval rating in a bunch of places. I think it's virtual artifacts that make you happy. A bunch of them are building those. Someone's declaring war on me somewhere. Or not declaring war, but just attacking me. I'm already at war. That's not going to help here. Let's go with this and this, I guess. And this. He sent 1 fleet here. Alright, so he's got cruisers in his fleets already. And he's actually kinetic. Oh, this one's got a lot of missiles on it. And flak resistance for that matter. Missiles. 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 So he's got flak and kinetics, but he's got like no beam resistance or whatever. I've got a nice mix of stuff to begin with. Okay, so here's where I guess we're going to be sabotaging him to hopefully block away to some of those missiles. I'll open fire with tactics at medium range, and then we'll go defense. I just want to survive this battle with this guy here. Let's watch it, because it'll be a good battle to watch. I'm actually a little bit weaker than the United Empire here, but I think I have a good chance of beating him. But I've really got to start building the ships, I guess. It looks like the United Empire is just, just buying his time, and me, I was just sort of like developing my sector. Looks all my fighters there. So I have at least those. They can help a little bit. It would have been better to have bombers, I guess, against these guys, but I was actually making the fighters in case the Hishos attack me. Hopefully I'll do a little bit of damage to him. What are my fighters doing? Oh, I'm taking a little bit of damage. This is pretty much what happened to me, or against the enemies when I had missiles on them. Now he's opening fire on each other. There we go, we were hitting him a little bit. He's gone to 5 ships. I took out his defenders. Hurt him a little bit more, he took out another ship. Fairly evenly matched battle. But I think we've won it. He's still taking some damage. So his cruisers are still alive, but I crushed his little weaker stuff. You get a level for it. This will increase his defense per ship and damage, so we'll get that. All his cruisers are alive, and what he got was just looks like 2 defenders and 1 gunboat, so not a huge loss, I guess. I mean, I've got weaker ships, but it looks like his effective damage is much higher than mine, I think. Best weapon was beam for him, best weapon was missile. Let's go to Amador, I guess. If possible, I just want to piece this guy. Alright, you've arrived. I'm actually tempted to leave his fleet as is, but I should probably upgrade it too, so let's go and upgrade his fleet. Retrofit. And I actually want to send 5 ships, I guess, with him, so let's see. Right now, he's got 1 defender, and that's it. I actually want him to have a few more defenders. I want each fleet to have like 4 defenders, so we'll go in here and make sure each guy has 4 defenders. If there's 5 in here, well, there's way more than 5. There's at least enough I can send over these guys to merge with his fleet. Now he's got 1 defender, 4 defenders. How much does my hero fleet over here have? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 defenders. Well, I guess that's fine for now. 1 guy can have 5 defenders. I guess this fleet's gonna get broken up, and what I'm going to do is that fleet is I'm just going to break up his fleet. Okay, now he's got 2,000. If this guy attacks again, he should be screwed. I'm just going to basically throw these guys in here into his fleet. And what I'm going to do here, we're just going to basically jump these guys around. So this guy's got his fleet of gunboats ready to go and strike. And we'll just basically try and clock these cruisers for attacking me. Oh, he's arrived, so I can't move, so okay, you can just defend. You can wait. Hopefully I'll get these cruisers to surmount my forces over here, and these fleets I have right now, the ships, they're more or less goal of this speed to survive and hold off any United Empire attacks for now. Okay, I actually want to attack him before he attacks me, so... I'll accept that. This guy has this one weak defender. I don't mind if it gets destroyed, so let's just go in here. He's a lot weaker this time. He's got missiles on all stuff, so I actually want to have damage from enemy missiles, I guess. Cut those down, because that's what he's going to be mostly doing. I'll go with the tactics next, and then we'll go engineering, and hopefully that'll be enough to crush this guy, because he doesn't seem to have any real defenses once his cruisers are spent. So this should be a cakewalk for this guy. He should be able to destroy him. The missiles will do a big volley of damage to begin with, but after those missiles are gone and dispatched, they shouldn't be able to do as much damage at closer range, and these guys can just mop up, hopefully. So there's his 3 cruisers. That's all he's got, 3 cruisers. And the battle begins. All the fighters behind him. He's actually retreating, so he realizes he can't win. He's just going to try and get out of here. And hopefully I'll do a little bit of damage before he gets away. The fighters are going to close in, hopefully do nothing, I guess, because they don't have time. Well, he's been scared away, so at least those aren't there to worry me anymore. You're defending, I guess you can keep defending. Didn't do a whole lot of damage, he got a little bit of experience though. Since he's got missiles, I want to make him inaccurate so he can't hit me as well. And it looks like I'm being attacked by here now. You can deal with them. This is a cruiser and destroyer. Missiles. Missiles! Okay, so... Oops. I want to counteract the missiles. Let's actually do beam critical and destroy him with that. And then we'll do engineering. Let's just manually watch this. I don't think he's going to stick around, but he's the one who's assaulting me, so... Generally, when the CPUs are attacking you, they think they're ready to attack you, or they have no choice to attack you. In this case, this guy has a good amount of time to prepare to fight me, so he's probably got plenty of ships to fight me. And I'm going to have to take my time building up my fleets to attack him. He's retreating right away. No damage at all, pretty much. Okay, a couple cruisers got built. That's good. You've been colonized, you've got Janox, but whatever. We're going to get rid of you. Then you go with this. Then we'll go with... You're an ocean plant, right? So you're good at science, but you're giving him good production. You can dust. This could go either way, this plant, but I guess we'll make him production because the other one's production. Okay, so Tseng made a cruiser. We'll send our cruiser up here. Got turn raised cruiser. It can go up here. I think I'll merge them all into that one little fleet there just for backup. Slowly just take them out of the other fleets too. And pretty much what I'm doing here, I'm just sort of surmounting or augmenting my fleets with the cruisers for like the missile capabilities that they've got. And now we're going to build up just a couple more. I'm actually going to change you over to science after we get this out of the way. You can build another cruiser. And let's say that's enough. And of course he sends another small fleet to deal with me. Or not so small this time, but small enough. Let's actually merge these guys here. We'll send these guys in first. Because if I split up the fleet, they might attack me while I'm splitting them up. So he's got missiles, kinetics, beams, kinetics. So he has a lot of kinetic ships here. Full on attack him, I guess, and hope for the best is what they'll be going for here. Tactics, go repair, then we'll just go defense if he somehow survives that long. He should fight this battle. He should. But he might flee because he's just a little bit weaker. And because he's got lots of kinetic ships. Generally kinetics, it's only strong if you have kinetic ships, if you'll like survive long enough to make use of them. And he just retreated, so oh well. I'll damage him a little bit, let's run away. I'll the other one, I guess. I won't bother washing. Washing nothing's not very fun. Just make him run away, please. Actually, let's make sure he doesn't hurt me. And I won't bother watching it because I don't think he'll stick around. Oh, he did stick around. He took out one of my weapon boats, but I took out all of his crap, pretty much. You leveled up, very nice. Let's pick up a little bit more veteran. Why not? He's left, which is good. Let's go to Callum. I want to basically make sure all my ships are on the move. Been taken out. Banny, you're going to keep pushing these out. To Sing. Pump another one out. So right now, basically I've got one weapon boat in this fleet, a bunch of defenders and a gunboat. That's fine for now. I basically want to go in here. I don't need this many gunboats in the fleet, so we'll take these guys out and I'll put him in there. Actually, no, we'll go in here and this will be the reserve fleet. And I'll just keep going in here and I'll just taking out this extra stuff I don't need in this fleet. Like, I don't need to have so many defenders. Okay, I got 2 weapon boats in here now. I got 5, 6 gunboats, maybe 7 gunboats and 3 defenders. Probably can afford to take one more or another pair of gunboats out of here. And this fleet will be more or less ready to fight whatever comes after them for the moment. Let's go down there. This episode is now going to be turned into man in the defenses type episode, I guess, because we've come under attack. He actually sent that guy up through the wormhole, so since he did that, we're going to take out a gunboat and defender and just merge these guys. Dismiss. That's going to be coming next. Alright, you're doing okay. I want you to pick up what next? That. More trade is always good when you don't really have benefit from the guy from anything else he's got. Create this. I actually want to start pumping out these everywhere. I actually need to hexaferm him. And apparently this fleet must be blockaded because, you know, they're being assholes. That's gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to deal with them blockading my plants. So Benny, I actually can't build a weapon boat until I get rid of that guy, because he can't get the other stuff. That'll happen, by the way. You'll get blockaded and you can't build anything from blockaded plants. Why not build one more there? Build this here, then build this. Nice! Approval from that. Very nice. So I actually think I'm thinking this right. So, well, actually, that's still neck loss pretty much from that, just having those plants. I'll just get this stuff here and then we'll figure out what to do from there. Alright, let's just move these guys around. Crap, I didn't mean to... Why is he able to attack this small fleet here? Where is this small fleet? I'm just gonna make him this vanilla retreat. He's got a fleet here. Okay, why is he... Where's my fleet up here? Ah, damn, I have all my guys right here. Okay, we're gonna have to send guys over here, so... Go there. Just head here. I accidentally must have moved a fleet down there where I didn't mean to. Or my main fleet that was defending there. Now I've got to deal with it because all my guys are somewhat scattered. And he's sending a guy here. He could attack me in this guy's territory, so let's just send him down here. I gotta kick this guy out, so we'll attack with this guy first. He's sending in his stuff. Connect guys again, pretty much. He must have, like, you know, added a few guys, but engineering, defense. We're just gonna kick him out. That kicks him out, and let's move my guys around. So, what I want to do now here is pretty much just make sure this guy's fleet is ready to go. So right now he's got one weapon boat, he's got two weapon boats, and he's got probably too many gunboats. So we'll go in here and take out gunboats. He's got 1, 2, 3 defenders. I'm going to leave all 3 of those defenders in there. Now he's got 4 weapon boats, 3 defenders, and then the rest are gunboats. That's probably the most optimal type of fleet I'll get from this guy. He's got to, like, book it over to here, guard my Dynamos, because I let them come in this way. Over here, basically have to get this fleet more or less sorted out and all that. So all these guys are going to be heading up this way, pretty much, at this point. The Genemos. And eventually I'll make him guard and Vene again. I hope he doesn't have any troops, because he could probably take out this place with system defense. He's got no system defense against assault, so if he has troops, he could just destroy that. Actually, in anticipation of that, we'll actually send you guys back to Bane. Expand you here. You know what, we'll send these guys up, because that's just a small fleet that's coming here. These guys can guard. I'll try and book it to over here so I can get this guy here. Salvage this situation a little bit. Make sure all these guys aren't, or are doing this, rather, gain the approval structure. Faster I get, the better. So, make sure they're all getting it. So here we're just going to do a quick, make all my ships move really fast. I trip a thing and deal with the stuff over here that I let through. Go, go, go! Okay, so there, now we've got Hero Fleet versus his Hero Fleet. I don't think he'll stand a chance against my advanced ships. He's got some chance, but I mean, it's probably not going to do him much good. We'll put sabotage on him. We'll put this on him. Actually, I don't really care about that so much. Let's go with engineering to heal up, and then engineering to heal up again. He should run away. Okay, he fled, I think, up to Scorpius, or he might have gone up to Scorpius. Okay, these guys have arrived here. Now I gotta deal with this fleet here. I think he's constantly sending his fleet over and over again. So you know what? We're gonna try and do as much damage as possible to him. We got one. I'm actually tempted to send that fleet down there to try and kick his ass. Get that. And you can get that one. Sabel. Sabel's managed to get an extra population in that plant. He's got cyanide crystals. Just start building this, please. Then that. Then that. Oyer has built his weapon boat. You've built your weapon boat. Galter is building our weapon boat. Okay, where's this? Oh, they're right in there. So I thought for a moment I accidentally moved him yet again. Okay, you guys, you know what? Let's try get this. Yeah, it's not going to be anything here. Just destroy this guy. That's all that. I think I'll kill him or he'll retreat. Okay, he's gone. We're actually going to send, I think, this guy up here to Scorpius. And basically try and make him guard there. These guys, I'm going to basically send everyone down or up. Let's just merge these right here, these guys. Send them up here. Try and send everyone out that way. You guys defend. You guys go here. I have this backwards and have to fix that. Send you out here. That way. This will be a bit of a mess now because I've sort of like messed up my perimeter, but let's attack him again. I'm just gonna chase him around. I shall minimize this for now, and he can't move when I have him attacked. So merge these, go out there. I got this, which is very nice. This is a nice improvement to have. Let's just build it right here. Build our... Ah! Just destroy him! Destroy him! This is where it's annoying that they don't, or they always retreat rather, and they constantly send sorts of stuff to be attacking you. Hopefully I'll beat him down a little bit. Though. Build 2, I guess. Or 1. Then that. Then that. You leveled up, very good for you. Get that. Let's actually start building the planetary institutes everywhere. Let's build that here too. If possible, I want to merge as much of this stuff as possible. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 weapon boats, and the defender and gunboat. It's a little bit top heavy, so let's take out at least 2 of these guys. I want to take out at least 1 defender. Put it with this fleet here. Two defenders in there. We'll put in at least 3 more gunboats, I guess. That's good enough for a defensive fleet. You guys defend. This guy and these guys here, they can merge up. I should stick another gunboat in that one, I guess. Because I lost a gunboat. Gunboats aren't too hard to build, so we'll just build 1. And we'll just constantly send guys up here. And your guy's gonna kill him. Hopefully. Let's go offense with this, do that, and then go with defense if he somehow survives it. I think he made his hero fleet this fleet. I gotta worry about him coming back, but for now, you know, let's actually have this guy defend Scorpius for those guys up there. Free defense for them. All of these guys sit out here. I mean, I've got enough now I can leave sort of like this guy out here if I want to. I want to conquer that too. I actually want to come down and conquer him. We'll leave that there. We're actually going to take these guys back here. You guys just go that far. I think this guy's actually at war with these guys too. So the United Empire actually went war crazy. He's gone like nuts. He's declaring war on everyone. So I guess we'll the following episodes from this will be conquering the United Empire, the United Empire. The true United Empire will survive. The other will die. Alright, I'm slowly going to pick up all this other stuff, which is nice. Nice, unfair movement. Unfair movement lets me travel just from any place to anywhere else, pretty much. I don't need strings anymore, if you can understand what that means. And of course he's back. I'll deal with him in a moment, but for now, just going to pick up stuff. Nicely done. You built your ship. Get that going there. Get this going next. All right. I got 2 weapon boats in here. That's probably a little bit more than I need in here. Take a couple gunboats out of there. You know what, we'll take a couple of these guys out too. We'll just merge those guys up. I'm actually going to take out gunboat from here. You know what, we're going to make these guys attack. These are not the right guys, but whatever, I'm just... These guys I'm attacking with actually are going to defend this, this system more or less. These guys who were you know, constantly defending before, he's going to come over here. I've had enough of him constantly retreating and all that. We're just going to attack him in his home sector. They don't retreat when they're in their home sector. That's something you can abuse, by the way. One, that's a strong enough defensive fleet to prevent them from doing anything. So these guys are going to stick around to defend. The Seacraft are going here. You guys are defending up there. You guys are defending up here. He's actually moving back, so let's go up here, I guess, and wait. And wait. These guys merge up with him. Defend. Defend. Alright, so slowly building up another fleet here. Right now I've got these guys over here, and these guys will start basically dishing out the badass to these guys. Sabotage their... No, I'm not going to sabotage their efforts. I'm just going to tactic them, defend. And that should just crush this fleet. So this will be a slaughterfest because these guys will never retreat from their own sectors. They like to defend their sectors, right? So if they have any chance to defend, they usually don't retreat, I should say. Sometimes they will. I saw it a couple times in the playthrough before this. But this should be a slaughterfest because they're just going to basically just get ripped out of the sky. So there's their fleet. There's my fleet. And there's all my guys firing. He immediately loses a guy. My missiles are just gonna pound him. He's not even gonna last, I don't think. Well, he lasted through the long range phase, but he won't last this phase. He's dead. Oh, he bit my tactics, but it doesn't really matter. He's still crushed. He's gone. That's the slaughter. I'll say victory. The missiles will miss. Or at least one of them hit, but... I crushed his fleet. He's out of the way. I'm going to start invading him. He's 18 turns to invade him, which is fine. I got massive experience boost from this, so pump that up. Pump this in. Pick all that up. Ooh. Nice stuff to get. Anyhow, so we crushed that fleet that constantly went back and forth. Now he's basically open to a massive attack. I'm just going to build a siege craft. So I got one defensive fleet here, one defensive fleet there. And what I'm really doing here is, like, this guy attacked me. I'm sort of like, you know, building up the defenses, getting them sorted out and out of the way, and then after I've sorted out my defenses, I'm like counter-attacking him. Excellent. Hiddle can do this. All right. Okay. Not as you know, constantly giving him stuff or whatever. Her. Please get this going. Then get that going. Then get this going. Then get that going. You know, I'm actually tempted to leave this guy to blockade this fleet so he can't move around with that one anymore. This one, just blow this guy up. Offense, offense, offense. Actually, it's only do it twice. You won't last 2 phases, so no point going further. I'm thinking here. So at this point, I'm not building any ships. Except in Banny once I have, you know, that guncraft going. This needs 8 more command points. So I want to have, I guess, a bunch of, what do I want to build for this guy? Right now he's got a weapon boat, he's going to have 2 gunboats, and he's got 2 defenders. That'll, like, put him at 6. Maybe I want to dump in a couple more defenders, a couple more gunboats, and then 2 more weapon boats. So, a couple more defenders, a couple more gunboats, and weapon boat, weapon boat. We'll build all from this thing for now. And the whole purpose of, you know, is having them go into Banny there, just to assemble them. Something I know, since I've basically got my fleet over there, I can move this fleet up. So we'll move this guy up. And the whole purpose of moving that second fleet up, it's got a little bit of invasion power that I can add to this. And besides adding the invasion power, I'm also, how can I put this? Adding a second hand to attack this guy if needed. And for some reason, I just researched the battleship, so I got extra command points, which is really nice. I can also get the Dreadnought, which will increase it 1 more. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Banny's got into Singer building their stuff. So you built your gunboat. We're going to merge that with this fleet. Once this thing's done, I'll send all the stuff up there, but for now, Leave him as is. He's sitting there because he can't move. He's not strong enough to take out this hero. That's actually a waste of my hero fleet. So you pick up this guy. That'll weaken his fleet a little bit, but I mean it's still gonna be strong enough to hold off this guy. So we'll leave it like that. Let's burn for your two turns and get the battleship out of the way. Once I get the battleship, I think they'll be the turns end more or less. Okay, that's fine. You can all do that. Banny's built siege ships, so we'll go in here and we'll get both these siege ships to move on. You want to get a flat fee of 512 trade dust for all this stuff up here. I'm actually going to refuse. This guy's constantly asking to trade for stuff. He might be really hurting. It might, hurt him not to get that stuff, but I'm actually not really concerned too much about him. I think he's like going to be my next target after I get rid of the United Empire, because something to note is that I could, if necessary, peace the United Empire, but usually when they declare war, it's just better to keep going at them until they're destroyed. Usually. That's like the train of thought I'll be taking here. Keep going until they're destroyed. I can actually call this gas methane. Or this, so let's go with these. I want this one for the moon, more or less, than anything else. Benny's slowly picking up steam. I'm actually going to colonize this for the moon and the dust water. Get this going. I'm sort of building the industry before the moon, but that's fine. It'll still be fine once you get it out of the way. Both these moons are out of the way, so let's get this going. That's all I got the production going, so build this afterwards. Build this after that. Build these cheap ones after that. Let's get all that for now. One more, Chemos. Chemos is doing pretty damn good. Get this for now. Then I'll colonize this plant. So that's all the way. These guys can go down here and join these guys. They're actually the better type of siegecraft. So I can actually invade this guy now. I've got a very low chance of invading him successfully though. I'll merge them up. I'm actually tempted to send these guys back, at least some of them. Create. Yeah, as you can see, the siege on these two ships are actually much greater than these guys. So upgrading these ships will increase their siege capabilities far more than they currently are at. So let's actually send these guys back. Massively increases that, but whatever. We can go in here. I'll retrofit my siegecraft. The guys with this. Nope. Yep. And we'll retrofit those siegecraft. And I'll be sending these siegecraft. Where are they? Did I not retrofit the siegecraft? Retrofit them, please. Okay, why can't I retrofit them? There. That cost a ton, but now they're all siegecraft too. I may want to eventually get these guys upgrade. These are one of the guys I want to upgrade because I basically got 10 tonnage there that I can't really use. They've currently got high siege, and they've got themselves a little bit of troops. Just leave actually. So we're going to send those guys back after the turn passes. Excellent. The thing's getting its stuff ready. You guys can join these guys back over here, and look how faster the invasion is going to go now that they've basically ate. Merge these guys. I could probably 100% chance of invasion now to conquer this planet, get it out of the way. We'll actually wait the 8 turns though, because, you know, I'm not in too much of a hurry to conquer this guy's planet there. I'm basically going to come over here, I think, afterwards. Deal with the crap over here. Get him out. Just auto him. I don't care about doing damage. They did some damage though. Okay, took a couple turns, but you know the weapon was to be made over here. And at this point, we've got all our ship designs out of the, or not ship designs, but ship types researched and out of the way. That's why I researched this. I'll be able to get the asteroids colonizable next time. I'll have to design some ship types for the Dreadnought and the Battleship. I've also got this, which is really nice. On explored moons, you get more guys, and on each planet, you get more guys. Just pick that up and be really happy to have it. Actually, I might want to get one of these. Actually, I'll probably get both of them. Increase my food supply quite a bit. Let's colonize the planet. This tundra. Get that. Get that. So, going to be leaving you... Actually, we'll do it next turn. I'll just quickly spend one more turn to basically get to things to send the stuff over to Banny. Banny's slowly getting bigger over here, as you can see. Okay, and asteroids are researched, and next we'll be going after the ship expansion and stuff, make them have more space. And then we'll do whatever else that comes after that for my research woes and proceedings. Get this, get that. So these guys are all ready. And they'll go with this guy over here. We'll actually send these guys up over here, I think. Or no, they don't have any movement points, but whatever. Just get rid of these guys. Offense, 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 I guess. This is one good reason why you want to keep attacking too. If you don't keep attacking, they'll keep retreating over and over again like this. At least in their own sectors, they don't retreat. So you can just pulverize them. Get those, then get this, then get this. Get all in that order. Picture's coming along. It's actually already full. But you can colonize these systems, so go for it. So, this will leave you to defend there. You can defend there. One of these guys can blow this guy to smithereens. I'm going to bother saying attack cards on it, just kill it. Next time, I should probably colonize that. Get one of these, and then we'll get a colony ship from you. Send a colony ship up there. Next time, I'm going to basically further establish, you know, what my faction is going to be doing with my ships, and we're actually going to start beating on this guy over here. So waging an advanced war, more or less. Take care for now.